Hello once again, another Ultimate Contest match, once again being fought by Skylork at rank 4, challenging Vishy at rank 3. Joining me today, once again, is Mr. Wick.
Hello guys.
And special guest commentator all the way over from some other shitty server is Toxic Queen.
Hello guys, hello.
There you go. So we're starting off in Sirius, and Skylork is back to his old faithful, the Hunter. Last match against Mr. Wick, he was not in his Hunter, he chose CC first, but now the Hunter versus the Disruptor. Should be interesting, like, isn't the Hunter just gonna get one shot?
I mean, it all boils down to whether he can dodge the OS. If he can, he wins, and if not, he may lose.
So you think
Well,
Skylork is just gonna stay at range the entire fight? Because technically the Disruptor can't get to him, right? He has stun.
either that or he's just gonna try and dodge the OS.
Well, that would give him style points, but risky
Would
thing
it,
to do in a Hunter. Like, if you know you're
well,
gonna die if that you mess it up.
it wouldn't be the first time he would do it.
Yeah, of course. So early AB.
I guess he's not going to.
He's in range, but Fishy needs to drop it. Bonk. Oh,
Ooh.
that's very close. He gets it. Yep,
Ooh,
the damage is there.
you got it. Okay.
No stun by Skylork. He should have stunned there. He would have won.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
Like, if you're going that aggressive into a ship that doesn't have defense, you really need to throw your stun out. He needed to either stun or be out of range at the end of the AB.
Sky should have used the stun when Vishy used the afterburner right away.
Well, he
Yeah.
could have
Instead of-
also he
yeah.
could have also just stunned him at the end, like when he decides to be in blast range at the end of the AB. If he
Yeah.
stuns there, he most likely survives, unless if it's a really big OS crit, because you can't then follow it up with the SB. But yeah, Fishy takes it, even though his hit wasn't that good. Like against a Hunter with the buff active, OS plus SB usually will kill you, but he needed more hits than that. So Fishy off to a quick 1-0 lead. Wasn't expecting that, honestly. And Skylork picks
neither.
Draconis. So, do you know what ships Fishy has in Draconis? Because Skylork only has one ship, to my knowledge.
Yeah,
He can buy another one, but...
I doubt he will. As for Vishy, he has a Hunter, I know that. I think a Disruptor, and I think either a Milestone or a Punari. I don't actually remember.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be,
yeah.
so it's gonna be Chrome from Sky.
Yeah, because
versus
that's the ship he has.
Something, yeah, versus something from Vishy.
Well, Fishy should know that Sky only has this ship, right? Like,
Yeah.
Sky hasn't played anything else in any of his matches. He's quite famous for having only chromes.
Which makes his pick even more weird. Like, why would you pick a system in which you only have one ship? You're giving away the element of surprise.
If Vishy have Umpro or Hunter, he should be able to win the 1v1 easily.
I think either the Hunter or the Milestone is his best bet. Fishy doesn't have any Emperors to my knowledge. Ooh! Okay, we're in for a long one.
What did he pick?
Also a Chrome.
Oh lord, okay.
So I'll get my stopwatch ready, because we only have 10 minutes to finish this.
I'm gonna go make a coffee, I think.
You have a job to do. So, yeah, this mirror matchup, isn't this just a draw? Like, does this end? I feel like CC doesn't have the DPS to kill CC.
No.
It can end, at least...
But only if one of them messes it up, right?
Yeah, if someone messes up, yep.
I mean, it's definitely... there's definitely less of a chance that this one is infinite than if it were in TC or something.
Well, Fishy predicting an OS that didn't happen. Sky using a
Sky have advantage now.
And now he has to chase it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Fishy instantly resets with the trap. That's a bit exciting. Sky just OS's it.
Okay.
He's not taking this shit. And now Sky is gonna reset out, because Fishy isn't in range.
Well, yeah, this is probably gonna be a long one. Vishy's
I mean,
just gonna.
it's never gonna end.
It'll
But
end in 10 minutes, it'll be declared a draw. As for why Sky picked Draconis, do you think he knows that Vishy has no Emperor in Draconis and he like fears that it is there in a different system?
I
Maybe?
doubt it. I think he just likes his Draconis Kerman. I think that's it.
I guess, but is there a difference between doing it in Soul and in Draconis? Isn't it the same?
no difference. It's the same.
It's the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Decent OS hit.
Oh, really early RD from Sky. I'm not sure about that.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna overheal much. He'll
Yeah.
overheal a little bit, but... well,
Depends on how many times Vishy misses.
Exactly, I was about to say, like, if Vishy keeps missing, then...
Yeah.
But no overhealing at all.
They also need to keep their afterburner, so when they use trap, they can use it to get out. Because if they try to use the afterburner, they can just trap each other, and
Yeah,
this is gonna never
but
end.
trap is always a reset, right? Like, do you
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
wanna use your trap offensively here, you think?
No, only you. I mean, yeah.
Sky
You could
tries to
use it
dodge,
to-
but doesn't get
Okay,
it.
Vishy is dead, because now he gets trapped, and then
Yep.
OS.
Yep.
There's
Did
the
you-
OS.
There
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Almost kills Sky, actually, 17%, but... yeah.
Yeah, that's why you always want to keep your trap for the enemy when you use afterburner, so you
Yeah.
cannot.
Sky just pushed
Go
his
well.
advantage while Vishy,
Yep.
like, wasted
Yep.
the trap at the start, so...
Yeah.
Vishy dropped that a bit too early into the fight, and that's a quick 1-1.
Did I dodge OS or did it hit me just
I'm pretty sure it's hit.
I think he dodged it.
No, because like the blaster hit arrives later, right?
You mean after the OS?
Like you can't click OS and then click blaster, and the instances of damage happen at the same time. The blaster
no, you
damage
cannot.
comes in later,
No.
and
Yes.
he did take damage the moment the OS came down.
That's
why
when
I
he.
say
That's
it
when he
looked to
landed
me
blaster
like...
first. Yeah.
I mean, Vishy also says he dodged it.
I don't know, like, the recording will tell, I suppose. I'm probably not going to bother making, like, a slow motion replay of it, because... can't
I
be
mean,
bothered.
I know the OS hit Mantis, but it should have dealt more damage if it hit. Anyway, they
I
chose
don't know,
so
we're gonna take
advanced.
a look, yeah. Yeah, they're just going down the ranks, I think. Next will be Soul 55, and then we'll go to Mizar. We'll end up in Vega if it gets that far.
I don't think anyone would complain if they skip Soul 55.
I would. We've only had one match there. I wanna see it more. Come on.
Why do you want to see Soul 55?
I don't know, people also pick Vega, nobody complains about that.
I think only Sky has picked Vega so far.
Hardy has done it as well. And I've done it against Sky.
Hero
So
Magnum.
Skylork, again with the Chrome. Not feeling like Hunter, apparently. Not sure why. Normally, the systems where he has both Hunter and Chrome, he'll go for the Hunter. Generally speaking, but this time
I
favoring
mean, if you
Chrome.
want to win 1v1, yeah, Hunter is the best choice. Yeah.
Yeah, but it gets boring, like, if you just spam Hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of broken. Yeah.
I also may or may not have... Wasn't it these exact same two people? I think it's the exact same people, right? Like, this match already happened a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this match happened about a week ago, and it was only Hunters that time. And I
Yeah.
I may or may
remember
not
that.
have bashed them a bit with my video title, like, new meta. No, it's just the old one. But, yeah. Looks like we're getting a bit less Hunters, so... I'm not complaining.
The 1v1 I like to see is like Hunter versus Obsidian. It's like a mine 1v1. Like it's if the Hunter make a mistake, he's dead, and if Obsidian make a mistake, he's dead. Yeah.
But, like...
I mean,
Don't-
as the Obsi,
I
you
feel
just...
like it's not that much about making a mistake, though. I feel like if the Hunter just... If you want to play it safe as the Hunter, you'll just SB exploit it, and you should be able to do that
Yeah.
infinitely. But I feel
Yeah.
like the Hunter can just put these buffs, stun at the start, and then you don't get bursted anymore, because the rocket and the OS are too delayed from each other if you're stunned. And I feel like that's enough to win in most cases. Like, you'll just kill the Obsidian during the stun.
But if the Obsidian and the Rock and OS at the same time, in crits. I mean, Hunter is
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, but that's why,
Yeah.
as long as the obsidian is stunned, he can never get them at the same time, is what I'm saying. So I feel like you can still just walk in as the hunter and fight, and then at the end of the stun, like right as the stun ends, you just walk to range, to SB range, you finish it from there. But then
Yeah,
the
but
obsidian
Yeah.
already...
anyway, I suggest we focus
Yes,
on this fight.
the fight has started.
Yes.
So we have a hunter
Yes.
versus Chrome, which I always say is an interesting fight, and then the hunter just wins.
Hunter's gonna win 100%. Yeah.
Well, on paper it shouldn't. That's the weird part. Like, on paper, of all the ships in the game, Chrome is arguably the strongest counter to Hunter, one of the strongest counters to Hunter.
I mean, if Vishy don't use his Afterburner against the trap, I mean, Vishy's gonna win. Have more DPS than Sky.
Oh, Sky forgot his speed zone though.
But Vishy need to be careful to not get a one shot by the OS.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I used to play in an infamous Colossus quite a long time ago. I played Mist and I killed every hunter there. And since then, people have kind of learned that you shouldn't be losing to a Mist. So now my win rate is like 50-50. But if I can 50-50 people in a Mist, a Chrome is a better Mist.
Yes,
Pretty much in every
100%.
way. So if the Mist can get that kind of result, the Chrome should get a better result, in my logic. But it just doesn't... The match results don't look that way.
I mean, the difference is because of the trap. When Vishy get trapped, he can still use his item. The difference with the Miss is when you get dumb, the item is like more reduced. That's why
Well, the
Miss have
Scrambler
more
is
chance.
also good. I just feel like...
Yeah.
Because you have more DPS on the Chrome, and you get better cycling, like you don't just get outcycled. On the Mist you have to like push really hard, because if the fight goes more than 2 minutes you'll just be outcycled and you're gonna lose. The Chrome doesn't
Yep.
have that like time limit. And
I
all
still
you
feel
need
like
is 1 OS.
I still feel like in both these matchups, as the Mist or the Chrome, you only win if the Hunter messes up.
Yep. I agree with this.
Kinda, but it doesn't take much. Like, the Hunter is very limited in his play because of the threat of the OS. You just need to not drop the OS. I think the worst thing you can do, if you press OS and don't kill your opponent, then you've
lose,
lost.
Yeah, 100%.
But, oh, we're off. That's fuck. So, quick AB into range by Sky. Obviously doesn't want to get range exploited. Puts the actuator as well. Ooh! Ah, really bad hit. That should have been the game there. He got really unlucky with that damage.
Also, Vishy's being really greedy with his items. Like, he put his buffs up and everything so late.
Yeah, but
I think he still might die.
I don't think so. Sky doesn't have defense now.
Yeah, but Vishy doesn't have much HP to work with.
Yeah, but Sky's still stunned for a few seconds. Gonna trap. Sky's
Not
gonna
anymore.
wait for the...
I think he just turns and wins. Like, he has enough
Vishy
HP
is
to do
dead.
it.
Sky ABs now and OS's him.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have OS yet, but I think he just still wins.
He has
like,
OS. In like 2 seconds, I think.
Oh, he missed though. Nope. Nope.
Should have waited until he had it then. Like, you're right, he didn't have it. He would have dropped it there, but now he's in throw. Now I think Vishy wins. Oh, goes for the Mantis hit, but doesn't get it. Yeah.
Almost.
Nah, that's gonna be it then. Because he has no reset tool. Vishy's just gonna get in range. Like,
yeah, but
his ship is way faster.
I think he has his...
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say he has his RD, but I guess not.
No, not in time, because he was stunned for a little bit.
Oh, you also have the Ifrit. Okay, Oli. Okay, I see.
But yeah, really unlucky for Sky there. I feel like he should have just won with that first OS. Vishy didn't RD until 50%. That's way too late. Sky got really unlucky with his hit.
Land the OS at what HP?
50 something. I wasn't clicked onto Vishy,
And it
but
didn't
it was
die?
like Vishy
Damn.
50 something, and he just didn't die.
Yeah, it should have died at 50. Yeah, he should die.
And then the second time, like, Sky should have waited until he had OS and then AB'd in, instead of ABing before he had it. I guess he miscalculated that slightly. Would have been his second chance to
OS
win, but...
bugged?
OS bugged.
But having Ifrit and Hunter, holy, this is cancer. I see.
Yeah. I also have Ifrits on my hunters.
I mean, I have Hunter and Ifrit system also, but I don't put Ifrit on it. But it's like really cancer if you put it. Yeah, I see.
I'm broke. I have Ifrit on exactly 1 ship. And
I mean, I
Skylork
mostly
goes
put.
back to Draconis. Interesting.
How many fight left
It's
for
currently
this?
a 2-1, and it's best of 7. So
Yeah.
Fishy needs
Oh,
2 more wins, and Skylork needs 3 more.
okay. Sounds good.
So back to Draconis, you think Fishy's gonna mix it up? Or do you think he's just gonna go Hunter again?
I mean, I know he's not gonna
Chrome
be
again.
flying. I know he's not gonna be flying Chrome in because that's just stupid Chrome v Chrome.
Well, I mean, he did it last time, and he should have known what ship Skylork was in.
Maybe he didn't even look.
It's
Maybe
possible,
he did.
but he should know that Sky isn't one of the people that has all the ships, right? Like,
I don't know. Maybe
Hey,
he's like.
can I ask something?
yeah.
For the, I mean, for this, the Conquest, how do I join this? Or how can I join this? Do I need to get serious? Do I need to what?
I'm pretty sure you can
For the
just join like
contest,
this.
you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
the requirement currently is to have a ship, like a viable ship in every system up to Sirius, not Tau Ceti.
Okay.
The
Okay.
ship can be any tech you want it to be. I don't recommend going in with rares because you're not gonna have the best chances, but yeah. Also, there's gonna be, as I said, like, there's gonna be a redesign in how contest works, so
Okay.
I
And
would
we're
wait
also
until
gonna
tomorrow.
see. And we're also gonna see another Chrome v Chrome. I was wrong.
Well, bad analyzer, unacceptable.
Yeah. I just don't know why people would ever do a mirror matchup. That's so annoying.
Yeah, imagine doing a mirror matchup.
I mean, mirror match is
It still
always nice to
amazes
check.
me how
Yeah, to see.
many, like, when I did the statistics of a bunch of videos, like looking at the win rates of ships, it amazed me because out of all of the Gemini, Antares, and Vega matches we had, right, which is where you expect mirror matches to happen a lot, all of those matches, people have exclusively picked Storm and Shock, which is what you expect, right? Why would you pick anything else? But
Yep.
then there has been one match out of 9 that wasn't a mirror match. Every time someone decided to go Storm, his opponent decided to do the same thing. Every time someone decided to go Shock, his opponent was also in a Shock. It's an amazing coincidence.
I mean, in Antares, you just do Shock, because that's the best, and in Gemini, you pick Storm, so that's not too surprising.
No. Like,
Anyway.
a lot of people went Shock in Gemini, and a lot of people went Storm in Antares as well. Quick OS, decent hit against Chrome Armor, 40% is about what you expect, I think.
Fishy not OSing back, though. Does he
Yeah.
wanna bait his RD first?
Yeah, he's gonna force the RD.
I
Not
don't think that's a
entirely
winning.
sure what's better.
I don't think that's a winning strategy for Vish, because they both use their RDs at roughly the same time, except Sky's gonna get another OS off.
I feel like the first OS you just drop, and then the second you force defense. That's what I would say, probably.
I think we're seeing mind games here. They're gonna try to dodge each other's OSs.
Yeah. Well, they're blastering at the same time, and Vishy got either got too nervous from it, or he decided to quick trap. Sky once again just OS's the trap, is now gonna reset, most likely to get his OS back. No? I expected Sky to go for a reset here and just like start the match, but Vishy doesn't have a trap, but I guess he just feels like the other items aren't as relevant. He just thinks the trap is what decides it. Quick OS, 2 other Mantis get hit though, not the best hit by Vishy.
Yeah.
So Sky's gonna
definitely
get his
with the
OS
advantage
first, and I'm not sure if Vishy gets his Protector before Sky gets the OS.
Oh, he will. But the thing is, he doesn't have his magnet now, so Sky is in control of this 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just use the trap now and game is over.
He can,
No,
but
because he doesn't have OS yet. Vishy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There's the OS. I think it's
He's gonna
close,
put
the Protector.
Yeah, he's gonna put
Now
Prophet.
Vishy puts it. Vishy does have Ifrit.
Yeah.
And it's gonna kick in, and it's gonna make a big difference, I think.
He is lacking in HP though, so I'm not sure. I mean, if he gets his OS off, then sure.
He has OS,
Yep, there
yeah.
it is.
Like,
Yep.
there it is. Sky's almost dead. He has to reset
magnet.
now. One more blaster? Ooh, the miss
missed.
on 7%. He's gonna try the
AB?
AB after it. No, he
Nice.
doesn't catch this. He doesn't catch this.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no
Sky's
way.
out.
They both are D. That's the...
Sky just stays in OSs, no? Okay.
It's about 50-50 now, because Vishy gets the OS like 5 seconds after Sky does anyway. Neither of them are gonna die to the OS, I think, before... Like, even if Sky OS is first, Vishy will survive long enough to get his OS back. So it's just 50-50, I feel. Oh, Vishy no division drone? The blaster is bugged out on my screen. There we are. Both OS. Vishy dodges, okay. Sky needs to just AB out and reset, I think. I don't think you can afford to... He's not going to, interesting.
He's choosing to stay, yeah.
Very
I find
interesting.
it weird. Yeah. No,
You can play with the trap if you want.
Yeah, like, he's gonna reset now, but it's interesting to me that he first forced the protector.
Yeah. I thought he was just gonna AB out after Vishy dodged his OS.
Yeah, the instinctive
thing is, it's like the tables always turn in this fight. Now Vishy has the advantage because he has his magnet back already, and Sky doesn't have his, obviously.
No, it's mostly just 50-50 until someone stays too long. It's down to crits. I feel like it's a bit dirty to do. Vishy should be able to win this quite easily if he just leverages his Ifrit. Like, if you bait the OS, you sit on low health, you put your prot, and you just, you know.
Yeah.
Unless if the enemy has an OS, you can't break the protector quickly, and that's just overwhelming damage.
Yeah, or unless Sky dodges his OS, then even if it wouldn't save Vishy.
Well, yeah, but you can force hit the OS, right? Like, either if one of them has actuator and the other does not, then it's pretty easy to land an OS, and outside of that you can just force Sky to not blaster at all, pretty much, if he wants to ensure he dodges the OS, and then still Vishy... It's not even the OS necessarily, like just having that insane 25% damage buff on your blaster is already a huge deal.
Different CD order this time.
Yeah.
Vishy used prot first. Which...
I think Sky's order is better. I'm a big RD first fan.
Yeah, if you want to be effective...
right here, if Vishy would have done RD first and now protted, he's just blastering, but he's now winning because he would have Ifrit running. Like, the Ifrit bonus is just too big.
But he's probably not trying to leverage his Ifrit.
Yeah, no, it's good that he's playing fair, but I'm just pointing out that that's the... On paper, Vishy has a decisive advantage. Both... Oh, the actual mirror matchup, and Sky gets the better RNG. Well, that's the definition of a mirror matchup right there.
Yeah,
and that's precisely why I hate mirror matchups. Like, sometimes... Okay, maybe most of the time, they just boil down to pure RNG and that's it.
A decent chunk of it is RNG, yeah. There are some skillful plays to be had in some mirror matchups, but... There's only one mirror matchup that I think is, like, fun. And there's one more that I think is interesting but not fun. Like, the fun one is Sniper v Sniper, because that's just OS dodging games. Whoever dodges wins, and I think that's cool. That's about it. Because that usually boils down to mind games. If both players are, like, fairly advanced, then that's a very mind gamey matchup. And then Shock v Shock, or any variation thereof, Bunari v Bunari or Marl v Marl, is a very technical matchup, but it's boring, because it doesn't end quickly enough.
Yeah.
It's like interesting on paper, but not in practice.
The thing I don't like about those matchups is you don't have any burst damage item, alright? So you can't actually surprise your opponent unless you try to double stun them before they can use RD or something.
Yeah, that's what I said with the that it just takes too long. Oh, it seems we have lost our...
And if we don't do that, your opponent can just copy your moves. Like, as long as they have quick reactions, they just use the items in the exact same order
yes,
as you.
But there are ways to play on that, though. Like, if you're the first to do something, if your opponent's waiting until you use an item every time, then on paper you win. Like, unless if your opponent out RNGs you for 1 blaster worth of damage,
Which,
you'll
let's
win
be
because you
honest,
have the
is...
first blaster.
Yeah, but let's be honest, that's really probable.
Well,
Especially in
yes,
these
but
long-winded fights.
statistically you're favored. Because if both would just use the same item themselves, like naturally doing a mirror matchup, then it's 50-50. If you're 1 blaster ahead because the opponent is waiting for your item usage, that's more than 50% win rate, and anything above 50% is very good in the mirror matchup.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm still not a fan.
I'm not a fan of that one. Like, as I said, the only one that I think is actually fun is Sniper v Sniper. That one I think is just cool.
Did Vichy land, by the way?
But Sky with a Scorpion, interesting choice, because Scorpion, let's just say that the win rate isn't impressive, as in it's garbage. Why do you think Sky decides to go for this? He has both a Hunter and a Chrome. And a Locust.
Because it's boring to just always use the same ships.
But he also has a Locust. Like, we don't see that many Locusts. In Mizar it's a somewhat popular choice, but...
I guess it gets eaten by Imp, and he knows Vichy has an Imp in Miser.
Well, yes, but then you're making the claim that an Imp doesn't also beat a Scorpion, which I don't entirely agree with.
it does, but at least with the Scorpion you can basically kill the Imp from full HP if the Imp is not careful.
On paper, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think there are many RDX class ships that don't win against the Scorpion if they play properly. Like, Scorpion will lose to any of the stun ships. Yep, maybe easily. Not against a Terrorizer, like that's the one stun ship where the Scorpion has an option.
That's not even a ship.
Hey, at least I said Terrorizer and not like the base Blue Shock, okay? But yeah, like anything with a stun will kill it. I feel like anything with an SB kills it, and then you're only left with the Locust, which is a pretty 50-50 matchup.
Sky is dead, I'm just gonna throw that out, because Vichy came out in a Hunter.
Ah, okay, yeah, that's... Well, I'll be honest, Hunter is on the weaker side of ships to kill a Scorpion with, because Hunter is at a very real risk of being one-shot. Like, the rockets alone will do over 50% on crit.
Yeah, this is again one of those matchups in which, as the Hunter, you only lose if you mess up. Like, if he lets Sky use a bomb on him, especially in combination with rockets, then yeah, he deserves to lose.
I'm just saying it like, it'll depend a little bit, because Vichy is a pretty good at being a careful player, but Sky is one of the players on this server that's like a master of mind games. There are a few on this server that I know of, but Sky is like up there when it comes to mind games. He's really good at it.
We're about to see.
Maybe some surprising quick AB, breaking the range exploit, counter stuns, gonna walk out of range now, but he's just gonna get range exploited. Throws out a rocket, but he can't put the AMPC. Still gets the hit. That's something. He needs to put his Scrambler though. He's taking a lot of unnecessary damage.
Yeah.
Now he needs to RD first, yeah.
Interesting. I would have popped the Scrambler as soon as Vichy got the stun off.
Yeah, but because he was already charging the rocket, he's on the cooldown very long, and then by the time you're at 50% health, you need to RD before Scram.
I mean, he did... I think he threw like 1 or 2 blasters in before his RD.
I feel like Sky's gonna try to turn right now, like... Yeah. And Vichy needs to RD. Ooh. Okay, Vichy AB out, RD and AB out. Sky... Yeah. I think Sky turns here and gets the...
Yeah. Sky can just win this. I mean, he doesn't have to go in
it's down to Scram RNG now, but... I feel like Sky AB bomb rocket, yeah. This is it.
He just wins. Yeah,
that's it. Bonk. Yep. Nice.
I'm really not sure why Vichy came
Told you. Didn't I tell you? Because I told you. I think Vichy needed to... yeah, just consistently range exploit, but
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
he already used his RD, and then he AB'd out, but Sky still had his Scrambler, and Vishy's buffs were about to fall, so I'm not sure why he turned there.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting. I think maybe he was just trying to. I don't know. Maybe the calculation was that he would be able to stun when Sky tries to AB in, because I feel like his stun was almost up,
Yeah, it was, it
if
was.
not just being up like completely. But
Yeah, but the thing
yeah,
is, in this matchup, you can't really count on the stun coming back in like 5 seconds or something, because all it takes is for one rocket and one bomb to
yeah,
connect
yeah.
and
No,
you're just dead.
I agree that he should have played it more carefully, but I'm just trying to think like what the logic was. I think that must have been it. Like he was trying to just catch the AB, take.
Yeah,
Because that's how you
probably, yeah.
like enforce your control. If you can stun the AB, you just walk to SB range, and you still have your AB yourself if you need it. I think
Yeah,
that was the
probably.
plan, and
And now they picked So again.
yeah.
Um, I'm thinking we might see a sniper from one of them. I just have a
Uh,
sneaky
I
suspicion.
don't
Nope,
I don't
there's the
think
counter.
so, because it's just like the hunter kills a sniper, the chrome kills a sniper. What are you
Uh,
hoping your enemy picks if you're picking a sniper? Like the only thing it's decent against is an emperor.
I think it has a pretty solid chance against the Chrome as well, believe it or not.
I feel like you'll just get outcycled and die. Like it's that weird matchup where the chrome has better bursting potential because it has a prot to defend itself against DOS. The sniper gets the RD forced and then just dies
Yeah,
after. But the chrome
sure, but
also has the better cycling, so the sniper is the one that's pressured to finish the match quickly.
yeah, sure, but the sniper has better sustained damage, and the Chrome can't really tank it face value.
Well, yeah,
And
but
then
on
and then as the
just
sniper, you also have the range and speed advantage.
but just
That's
on
three.
paper, the sniper is never going to win because the chrome can always trap out, and there's nothing the sniper does about it.
I think it all boils down to how you use your magnet. If you mess it up, you die. If not, you have a pretty good
I feel
chance.
like chrome only defensive magnets. Like a good chrome, you never magnet aggressively unless if it's a guaranteed kill. The way I see it, and then the chrome gets a little bit too early on the OS there. Fishy
Yeah.
already had his RD running.
Oh, perfect
Well, let's
stun as
see.
well.
Yeah, he could just prod it off still, so it's not the best stun. It's pretty much a repeat of the previous time we saw this match. So,
Yeah, basically.
baiting the AB, that's good by Sky. I'm
I think
just not
he,
sure
I
if
think
he
he
gets to
used
the
it.
OS.
I actually think he used. Oh, Vishy ran into the magnet. Okay.
I feel like Sky was trying to bait the AB to now have a guaranteed OS.
He can just wait the
Because I
buffs
think
out.
he does that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's nothing to do
He
with the
would.
buffs. He has OS, like even against the buffs. He just ABs in and oh,
Oh,
he's
is he
lagging.
lagging? Yeah.
Yeah, that was some lag there.
He still
Three
got it
percent,
though. Oh
three
god.
percent because of the lag, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the plan, but he like backed off because his HP was lower than he expected it to be.
Yeah,
I
but
think so. He played it a bit safer.
what I meant with waiting out the buffs was, he had 28% health left after he got out. Okay, if he went into OS, there was a pretty solid chance that he would just die to an SB plus blaster combo.
But
But if he waited the
doesn't
buffs out and then did that, which he did, he
I guess,
survived at
but
3%.
doesn't the OS hit before the blaster comes out? I feel like you only take an SB if you
I'm
AB
not
in a
sure.
straight line.
I'm not sure, because with the speed act, you get your SB off and then almost immediately after you fire your blaster.
I guess. I mean, that's still at worst a draw because you will
Yeah.
drop that OS. Like, it's just a matter
Yeah.
of do you die or not. It would have been
Yeah,
more
but
exciting. I'm just
Is
saying.
is is it worth it to deliberately go for the draw, or just maybe hope that the blaster misses?
Well, I mean, it's not about going for a draw because I don't think like SB plus blaster isn't guaranteed to do 28% or 24%. Or 28, right? Like you have decent chances. I don't know. I feel like it's about 50-50 or like 60-40 win or draw, and it would be very exciting for the viewers.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah,
Well, he won anyway.
Skylork with a 4-2 victory.
4-2 actually, yeah.
So he will be clinging on to his new spot at rank 3, and Vishy will drop down to rank 4. Very impressive plays. Nice PvPs, still a lot of Chromes and Hunters, but
Yeah,
that's
a lot
pretty
of
much what you're gonna get with these players, obviously.
a lot of mind games as well.
Yeah,
With
definitely.
DOS dodges and stuff.
Nice match as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.